Okay, everybody breathe. You ready? Okay. Last week, Cheryl reminded us of the immense power of our words. That our words are the final step in calling forth substance. And everybody went, And then we went home and practiced all week, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Did you find yourself rewording what you would normally say?
Yes, I did.
Good. Good. It's important for us to remember, we all knew it, we all have been told it a million times, but it's important for us to remember that those words are really the final stage of creating our world, and we need to be very specific about what we're calling forth. So now that we're watching what we're creating, we're going to expand our ability to receive. So, do you want to expand your ability to receive?
Yes.
So you will repeat after me with your words. I want to expand my ability to receive.
I want to expand my ability to receive.
How does it feel?
Good.
Did you feel the form coming around those words?
Yes.
All right. What I want to give you today is a very simple two-step process to expand your ability to receive. The first step is to create a space to receive, and the second step is to stay in your world so that you can accept the delivery. Very simple. All right, creating a space. You know your body is so filled with activity. You've got cells and electrons and all this stuff going on in your body, and it's just doing what it knows it needs to do, and you're not paying any attention to it, correct? Right. It's just digesting, breathing, functioning. It's doing what it needs to do. Well, the same is true about your beliefs. Your body is also a composite of all of your beliefs. They're all just roaming around, just doing what they've always done, and you're not even taking a second thought about it, and they're just creating your world like they always have. And that's where we want to begin to shift some energy with those roaming beliefs. So, we are unaware of both, yet both are creating our world. So what Spirit wanted me to talk with you about is, we're going to take one example of beliefs, okay? And we all fall into this category, whether you're aware of it or not. Yes, you do fall into that category. Okay, so, and with any belief, you know beliefs don't travel alone. With any belief that you have, there's a gaggle of all beliefs following it. You know, it's this little pack. They move in packs. So everybody has a belief. Well, let's say, let me not put that on you. What if everybody had a belief about appearance? So listen to these beliefs. I am beautiful. I'm unattractive. I am special. I'm not normal. I am radiant. I'm kind of ugly. What do you think about those two beliefs? Think about the energy of I'm unattractive. I'm not normal. I am a second-class citizen. I'm really quite not pretty. Do you know what other beliefs gather around that? I don't deserve. I don't have a place in this world. I'm not one of the special people. No, I can't receive it. I'm not good enough. Because of how I see myself in the world. Whereas, if we see ourselves as radiant and beautiful, I am beautiful. I am radiant. Of course you're going to love me. Why would you not? What's not to love? Yes, you're going to want to take me to lunch. Of course you're going to want to just share time with me. Who wouldn't? You see? Do you see all the energy that flows around that thought about who I am in the world? Do you notice the difference in receptivity? I am not up to par. I'm fabulous. Bring it on, world. Do you see? Shifting how you see yourself in the world shifts your ability to receive what the world has to offer. I saw a program on sexuality. They were studying why men and women are drawn to one another. And this was done in some research department. They went to a college campus and they got 10 young men and 10 young women. And they were all lovely beings, all attractive beings. They made them all wear the little spandex outfit so there would be no personality shown. Just the girls could wear their makeup, but everybody was in their little spandex. So they were like all nondescript people. Then they had numbers 1 to 10. And each person randomly was given a number that was put to their forehead, so they couldn't see their own number. So they lined them up, and their assignment was not mate literally, but pair up.
The YouTube scores.
I will edit that one. Their assignment was to pair up with the highest number they could. So you don't know what number you are, but you need to pair up with the highest number that will accept you, and you would accept one another. Well, of course, you know the men with the 10 and the women with the 10 or the 9, everyone started coming toward them. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey. And then the ones were like this. They had no idea what number was on their head, but they knew no one's coming at them. And as the lower numbers approached the 10 and the 10 would turn away, they immediately knew, I'm not acceptable. By the way the receptivity occurred with this experiment, each of the numbers knew intuitively a little bit about where they stood in the pecking order. Do you see? If everybody's coming at me, I must be pretty darn good. I must be a 8, 9. I am now desirable. If I am being turned away by everybody I approach, I am undesirable. The interesting thing that happened next was this. The second experiment, everybody had the same numbers. They said, pick whoever you want. Pick whoever you want. It was amazing. And then they coupled up and they came and stood before the camera, couple after couple. It was amazing how the same numbers picked each other. And they didn't know what number they had. They didn't know what number they had. But the 4 standing there proudly holding the arm of the 4. And maybe the 10 and 9 swapped off, but they were so close to the same number. And it was amazing to me to watch. You could have any number you wanted, but because they had already defined themselves as either high or low, they could see the number. So if I feel like I'm a 10 now, I'm going to be hunting a 10 or a 9. You see? If I feel like I'm a 1, I'll take whoever will come to me. That's how we live our lives. In our journey, all of us have been defined at some level or another. We've all been defined by the world. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we expect to be treated based on that definition. How many of you feel like a 10 when you walk out the door every morning? We have some 10s out there. All right. Every morning, I have the opportunity to start from scratch. I have one of those blessed faces that needs a lot of adorning. And I have the opportunity to look frumpy or not. And let me tell you, I can look quite frumpy. Sometimes it happens. But I learned over the years how I act when I am frumpy. When I put on, I'm just so tired, I'll just put something on and it doesn't quite match, but it's close enough, I'm old enough to get away with it. And you're not wearing your dazzling shoes, and you're not looking really good, and you're just moving.
Check your wire.
I think it's your wire in your transmitter.
You know, something's loose.
Oh, it's my wiring to my transmitter. It's loose. That's okay.
What number is that?
I have just now found my space in society. I'm on this fire.